Facebook, and YouTube land. This is East Texas Cigar Tribe. I'm Chris. Hey, we've been smoking a Steve Saka Todos Dios. That is 3 years ago. I don't know if it still is, because truth is, I think everybody knows Steve Saka. He was the premier figure behind Liga Privada, one of the Drew Estates brands, for years, and went off on his own to start his own brand, Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. So I picked up a stick in College Station at Cavalier. It had been sitting in their humidor for a few years. It's a stick that came out in 2017. It is like I said, the Todos Dios. It's supposed to be, that time, it was the strongest stick they had. It's a Nicaraguan puro stick, all Nicaraguan wrapper, filler, the whole deal. It's Esteli filled and Jalapa filled with a Cuban seed sun-grown wrap. And I'm gonna tell you, it is a strong sucker. So I'd be smoking it here with you guys right now, but I did a video, and for whatever reason, the video came out fine, but the vocal part did not come out so good. So we're gonna smoke a diesel while I talk about this other stick. So for clarity, I like to use that word clarity, especially today, man. Everybody wants clarity in everything they do. I need to know all the information. So for all the information, what I use is, I've got an interface. Let's see if I can do this. So I got a little interface that I use. I've had this interface for a long time. So I used to do TV commercials and stuff for one of my businesses, and I used it to do work with the video. So I've got a couple of cameras, but I also use my iPhone. And I got a little iPhone adapter so that I can plug my mic. I got a couple of mics, so if I'm interviewing somebody, and I got a few mics, I do music as well. So I've done some music on this and recorded with it, but I've never recorded straight into the iPhone. But a few of these videos I have, and I'm not sure if this is bad or what. But it's a USB adaptable interface that I use with computer. But I thought we would use it with an iPhone, make life easy. And it worked for a little while, but dude, something's up. I got to figure it out. So we're going to give you a recap. So long and short of, Steve Saka, Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust, Todos Dios stick. I'm going to tell you, it was an absolute headbanger. So starting off with that stick, smoking it, it hit with some sweet and some chocolate and blah, blah, blah. But I'm telling you, about an inch down into the stick, that all gave way to like a cup of coffee, a black cup of coffee. Pepper, black coffee, and it was just strong. As I got down to the halfway point and smoked it, it just got stronger and stronger. It ain't no joke. I said on the deal that, you know, who's gonna like this? Somebody that likes a pure tobacco taste, somebody that likes a strong nicotine hit, because by the time you got halfway down the stick, you had a serious nicotine hit. So that's who's gonna like it. I'll tell you who else is gonna like that stick. Somebody that has smoked, an old guy that has never got into the newer cigars that have all the nuances and all the flavor mixes that are just super robust, that just likes a serious, solid tobacco hit. Old school tobacco, Cuban style stick. And I'm gonna tell you, that's who's gonna enjoy that stick. So, as I was sitting here smoking, part of the problem is, I went riding today. I went and did a little ride at Barnwell Mountain, which is up north of Gilmer, on my trusty YZ 250. Rode for a couple hours until I had a pinch flat, running way too low pressure on the tire. Up there, it's so rocky, so ledgy, so much going on. If you try to get below 13 PSI, man, you're gonna pinch flat. You need to run 14 or 15. I got guys all the time, I'll run 13. Yeah, you know what? It's because you don't fucking go fast enough. That's the deal. You go fast enough, you're gonna pinch flat. I don't care how much you think you can carry the wheel. So, or I have one of those tubeless systems where you can run no pressure because it doesn't matter because you ain't gonna pitch flat because there ain't no tube in it. But I ain't got one of those tubeless systems. I'm running regular tubes. So I want to pitch flatten, and there you go, there it is, and there you have it. So long and short of it, I came home doing some bike maintenance on mine. My kid came home, he's wanting to do wheelies. I'm gonna post up some videos of him gacking some wheelies here. So this is one from a couple of nights ago. Him doing wheelies, unfortunately, in a neighborhood right around here in Huntington. And so last night he's out doing wheelies again, practicing, looking real good, trying to get to that 12 o'clock point. Not quite making it. He's in the balance for sure, but as he's dropping it, he's having to chase it, and he'll get back up, and then he'll drop it and chase it. So he's picking up speed. He can't get to that point. So when you're doing a wheelie, I got where I can do pretty good stand-up wheelies on a sport bike. You got to get it back past it to start slowing it down. So if you're chasing it, you're speeding up. Let's see if I can get the hand right, the wheelie hand. You know, you're chasing it, it comes down, and you give it gas to get it back up, and it gets going faster and faster. So you got to get it way up so you can get off the gas to slow it back down. And he's trying it, working on it. So I'm sitting out here watching him, and you know, here's another one of him. Doing good. He's not quite at 12 o'clock, but he's well on the balance point, working it down. So I go to smoke. I don't know if I hit my USB cord or whatever, but I get up to watch him again because I hear him going down the road. And guess what? He's right there close to dragging the rear fender, and gets over past 12 o'clock, which you got to be to drag the fender. Dude, to drag the rear fender on a motorcycle, you ain't just riding it down the road like this. You got to be way up. And even on a dirt bike, dude, it's got to be almost past. You got to be ready to hit that back brake and bring it back down. And he was there, dude. He was at 12 for sure, but as soon as he brought it back over, got freaked out, and rookie mistake, stepped off the back of the motorcycle and scattered it down the road. So I got to get up and go pick him up before coming and finishing this video, and I think that's what screwed up my audio. But long and short of it, the farther that we got down that stick, the more it smoked good all the way to the nub. I smoked it until I burnt my fingers. And I'm going to tell you, the farther I got down, the nicotine hit got more and more. It never did you didn't get that acrid taste. It was just stronger and stronger and stronger the farther down it got. All the foo-foo, all the chocolate and the toffees and this and that and the cream-filled goodie stick, that ain't happening. This is a serious cigar for serious cigar smokers. Farther down I got, the more pungent it got and the stronger it got. Full-bodied, absolutely. So that's all I got. I'll post up some other videos for y'all, and y'all keep smoking. Post up what you got, and peace out. Catch y'all on the flip side. If you're on a Harley, keep the shiny side up.